First alert weather on NBC6, South Florida's most accurate. Here's meteorologist Llarisa Abreu.
Happy Sunday, South Florida. We're going to continue to see the threat for a few showers as we approach the second half of the day. So far, right now, not all of us are seeing rain, but there is a couple of showers being detected. And I'll show you radar in just a second. But here are the three things you need to know. A few showers and storms possible throughout the day. This activity will carry on into the day on Monday, but we are trending drier just in time for the middle of next week, as well as this new upcoming weekend. Here's a quick peek at the current dew point, and this is an important thing to show you because it definitely shows and paints a bit of a picture for us. We're talking dew points up to 10, 11 degrees higher than where we were yesterday. So while yesterday we started off with a crisp feeling to the air, today we introduce the South Florida typical mugginess right back into our area. And that's why it feels a little bit warmer than what it is. And this tendency will carry on for the remainder of the day. And because there's a bit more moisture, that also means there's a better shot for those afternoon thunderstorms. But out there right now, we're sitting in the 70s, Miami, feeling a little warmer at 80. It also feels like 80 degrees in Fort Lauderdale. Notice Key West, that's where dew points are even higher. And it currently feels like 86 degrees. So far, we're looking okay. But if you find yourself in and around Marathon, that is one area seeing rain. If you plan on taking the boat out today, just note that winds will be a bit gusty. Southeast winds coming in between 10 to 15 knots. Sea is anywhere between 2 to 4 feet, occasional 5-footers possible. The bay has a moderate chop. There aren't any advisories and water temperatures remain comfortable in the low 80s. Now let's get into radar because I mentioned earlier we had a narrow plume of moisture, but notice how this plume has expanded just a bit. It's moving over Marathon right now, bringing in some rain, some of it heavy. And as I mentioned, we will see this carry on through the majority of the day. So for a good chunk of the morning, Broward, Miami-Dade, zero problems. But as we move the clock forward, this is now just after lunchtime. Notice how that activity begins to spread north, eventually bringing in some rain from Homestead to Miami Metro, spreading into places like Fort Lauderdale. This is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We'll continue to see showers, a possibility of heavy downpours, certainly not out of the question. And by 4 o'clock, it does look like we dissipate, so it's not going to be a prolonged period of rain. And then we do it all over again for your Monday. Plan for showers and storms here Monday morning, and then another round of rain as we approach the afternoon. We are trending drier in time for Tuesday, but again, plan for those showers later this afternoon, and that'll be the case throughout Monday.